Namaste viewers, welcome to Sri Ananta YouTube channel. Today we have Professor Dr. A.V. Srinivasan Swamiji with us. Today we will ask Swamiji about what motivated him to learn Marma Chikitsa. Swamiji, can you please explain to us what drove you to learn Marma Chikitsa?
Embodiments of love. I am glad to share with all of you what motivated me to learn Marma Chikitsa and who is that motivator, or we call preceptor. For anything to learn, one, the motivator should be there, who should always motivate, and there should be some cause behind that. So in my life, the first was the cause. So that cause was my ailment, which I had and developed at the age of 13 with brain stroke and followed by musculoskeletal disorders. And I suffered almost for a decade with all the pains of back, lower back, as well as several strokes, even my neck unable to withstand. A time has come, I encountered with Bhagwan Sri Puttaparthi Sai Baba, who is my Guru, guide, mother, father, brother, and whatnot. And because of his grace, I could able to learn this art called Marma Chikitsa or Formology. It so happened when I encountered first time at Puttaparthi in 1993, he didn't pay any heed to look at me. And when I been to General Hospital, they told that my life will be very short, maybe an year or so. But whatever I experienced in my life in the omniscience form of Bhagwan Baba at my residence in New Delhi, that has made my mind to determine, devote and dedicate to his feet. That devotion, that dedication and my determination to encounter, not only to encounter, but to have an interaction with him is helped me out. And it is purely his grace. And the time has come in 1994, Bhagwan Baba invited me to Whitefield. Without his grace, no one can have his darshan. So that is why I say it is his invitation. So I have been to Whitefield. At that time, all of a sudden, Bhagwan Baba called me and asked me to sing a bhajan, Madhusudana Hari Madhava. And after that, he ordained me I should come for the service to Puttaparthi as a Sevadal, and I agreed, and with his blessings I could able to participate in the month of August. At that time also Bhagwan Baba at Whitefield, and it so happened all the 10 days I did my services at Puttaparthi. After that, when I visited to Bhagwan Baba for Pada Namaskaram to Whitefield, Baba said in front of all the Sevadals in Hindi, Buddha ho gaya belt banta. So I was wearing a hip belt so that I can able to stand straight. Immediately I opened and I put on his feet and he stood on that, and first time he stroked at my back, and I didn't notice that some of the Sevadals were doctors adjacent to me, both sides, and he said, your spine is now perfect. After that Sambhashan and Sparshan, I've been taken to General Hospital at Whitefield and did one X-ray where there was a knot and where there was a twist in the sacrum too. It was completely perfect and straight. And in that interactions only Bhagwan told, when you come next time, I will heal your brain strokes. But it took a long time. It is not that next time means subsequently whenever I visited, he cured. No, almost more than 2.5 decades it took. So in the meanwhile, whenever I had some pains or something, my mother used to press wherever I have pain. Instead of offering my services to her, I was in that position to take services from her. So with her divine touch, I could feel the energy and it was healing. And it always stuck into my mind. These are the vital points which heals a person. Whenever there is a pain, when we give some kind of pressures, definitely it heals and gives some relaxation. So there must be some logic behind this. But I never paid any heed to this. The reason is my entire stream was different. I was a commerce, finance and law background, and what I have to do with medical. For that, medical people are there. And in a course of time, it so happened in 2005, I shifted from Delhi to Puttaparthi. We left everything, me, my father and my mother. We decided, Bhagwan has called in 2003 at Kodaikanal, switch over to Puttaparthi. We switched over and we were there only for his ordinance, waiting for his ordinance, what he want to say and command us to do. But he kept silent and some tests were going on. We accepted everything as his prasadam. And a fine day has come that in 2007, on the day of Shivratri, my father passed away. And that was a turning point in my life to learn many more things. And I could not bear that separation. Then I completely switched my mind to Bhagwan. And in 2009, after all the trials and tribulations and tests over me, Bhagwan Baba called me to his interview room. I was so happy. I entered in and immediately he said, how many years has passed? I feel this separation also. Come. And he hugged and kissed me on my left cheek and my forehead. It brought me so much happiness and bliss in my heart that if someone has recognized my purity or my divinity, it is my Lord. It is my mother, it is my father, it is my brother, Sati Sai Baba. So it so happened, then Bhagwan told, you are not born for mundane life, you are born for higher task of life. I could not understand. Still, I was in the state of duality. Then Bhagwan ordained that you should move to Bengaluru and you should start with some orphanage, especially for mentally retarded children, special children, as well as an aged home. But I denied. The reason is that I don't want to leave Bhagwan and I don't want to lose Bhagwan. And that was going on till 2011. Then prior to Mahasamadhi of Bhagwan Baba, in the month of March, I also had some diagnosis in the lab of super specialty. Bhagwan also visited there. And I could get a chance, a glimpse that no one could able to listen also except some diagnostic people. There Bhagwan told, I told you several times, but you are not listening me. Now the time has come, you proceed to Bangalore. And you have to do what I ordered. I accepted because when Bhagwan commands, when our parents say something, we listen. Similarly, when my protector, my savior and my life, breath, when he says, I have to do so. I've been to this place, the very place where I am sitting now today. Here only Bhagwan Baba stood and blessed me. And he said, this is the spot where you have to start your mission. And it so happened I started with mentally retarded children's home as well as for ageds. And gradually it has grown up to a polyclinic, then this hospital, Ayurveda hospital with 100 beds, one medical college also, Ayurveda medical college. All this has developed in the span of these 12 years. And in the meanwhile, I realized many things, how Bhagwan Baba cured me with his mere touch. So in 2009, after my interview with him, again I had some low immunity because of those strokes. After that, one of the person has come as a guru. He just treated me, and he did so magic with his hands and some small pin, soft blend pin. With that, he has given some acupressures and manipulations, stimulations and whatnot. And within 10 days, I was completely revived and I gained very good immune system. Then this was in my back of my mind, and with the grace of Bhagwan Baba, many of his devotees who have suffered with diabetes or with cardiovascular disease, myopathy or bad cholesterol or whatever may be the ailment, I could able to give them the best results within 10 days. Then it prompted me that I should study well. What is this vital points, how it activates, how it functions, how it prevents or cures or manages a disease. Then related to that, I keep on searching on the Google platform. So I could found some in Siddha, some in Ayurveda, and then I started reading all those from Bela Samhita. Little bit of knowledge I could able to gather. But practical experience was more than the theoretical. Then conviction point comes where I have to prove to the modern science also whether what we are doing, the practice, is it having any efficacy. When such situation has come, then I started working on the nervous system, which is mentioned in Bela Samhita. Then when I focused on Bela Samhita, then I got all the glimpses how to study the anatomy. So in anatomy, each and every nervous system which is connected with each and every organ, relevant organ, how it manipulates, stimulates our blood cells and our blood vessels. After learning all those things, then I could able to find one institute from Chennai, which is Government of India approved skill based courses, where I did my diploma, PG diploma in Marma Chikitsa. Prior to that, I did my diploma in Ayurveda and holistic healings, and after completion of this, I was waiting for an opportunity that I must do some doctorate. Then in India there is no such platform for cross domain. Then I joined with Central Christian University, Malawi, South Africa, where based on my thesis they accepted and they told, since yours is not a science background, but still we accept if your thesis is prudent and it has some efficacy. After that, they could able to see all my synopsis as well as my thesis and my research, and they realized that it is really functioning. And I have sent some testimonies also, which has proved that through this treatment called Varmology or Marma Chikitsa can help the patients, and they have awarded and conferred the degree of PhD honors in Varmology. So in this way, Bhagwan Baba and a man who has helped me and given me my life back, they were the two initiators and motivators to learn with devotion, dedication and with my determination. Today I am in front of you as alternative doctor.